Okay, tennis courts are beyond the scope of this inspection. But here's our tennis court. Alright, so this is a courtesy. Outside of my wheelhouse. The net looks like it's almost in the middle. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. This court measured to be approximately 36 inches wide and 78 feet long. The straps are okay. We've got some cracks that are starting to show up here. I measured the court, the levelness of the court floor height elevation differential, and we're getting about 5 inches of difference between that corner and this corner. That's the lowest corner. Between here and there's about 5 inches worth of difference. So that, again, that always being the lowest corner. There's a couple inches of differential over here. So let's see, that go down or no, it's about a half an inch right in here, but then it soon got, 10 inch and grew, progressively till we got 5 inches of difference over there, and it's pretty extreme over here. Retaining walls that are farther away from the house than twice their height, they're beyond the scope of this inspection. But these retaining walls do not, and we got a little bit of, a little bit of fracturing in here. It's nothing. Concrete gets hard and cracks. Okay, so, and I say it's nothing, no, I mean, you just kind of want to monitor it. A feature about these retaining walls that I noticed missing is that there are no weep holes. So any moisture that's in this, if this ground gets saturated, these retaining walls hold the water, and the water doesn't naturally migrate as it would have through the surface. And so what happens if you don't have weep holes is that it will make weep holes. So there'll be a little rust coming right in through there. 4 or more steps should have a handrail, and these steps are not dimensionally uniform. Okay, they're not supposed to be more than a 32nd of an inch step height elevation differential, and we don't have that here at the bottom. Okay, storage sheds not on a real frame, not on real foundations, are beyond the scope of this inspection. This wooden shed here is conducive to wood destroying insects. We don't have any ventilation underneath this floor. In fact, except for the windows, we don't have any ventilation. Also, our fluorescent tubes do not have protective prism covers on here. We've got exposed NM cables closer to the ground than 6 feet. We do not have GFCI protection. We do not have screens on these windows. So if you wanted to open these windows for ventilation, there's nothing to keep flies or wasps or anything from coming in. So, and then I don't have my tester with me right here, so I don't even know if that's live. This is all this is conducive, because you got this wood straight down on the ground. It's in pretty good shape. Doesn't look like it's very old, but it is conducive to wood destroying insects. So this deck is not attached to the house like the other deck, but it has wood to ground contact, and we've painted these decks. And so what's happened, I mean, it's attractive, I get that, it's attractive, but by painting it, this wood cannot vent, it cannot expel moisture. Any moisture that gets caught up underneath this deck, okay, it's just going to stay there on the bottoms of the boards because the tops have been painted instead of stained, and that's going to cause premature rotting.